S2GFC is on the verge of bankruptcy. With just 47,000 in our budget left, there's barely any money to renew contracts, no money to invest in the academy too, and we can forget about transfers altogether. You see, the problem was, as a new club, we didn't have the fan following, we didn't have the brand, and so it was really difficult to get sponsors on board. We did secure Umbro and Timu, but their money was not enough to run a professional football club. Somehow though, with the talent we've got, players like Arlo Rose, Captain Joseph Holden, we've managed to put ourselves into a promotion fight. That's right, boys. The only way S2GFC can survive this financial crisis is by getting themselves promoted to League One, which would help us secure better sponsors, more prize money, and it could completely change the trajectory of this club. But if we fail to get promoted, the club would be forced to sell their most valuable player, Wang Haijian. Okay, wait a minute. How is Wang our most valuable player? I thought it would definitely be Arlo Rose. But anyway, I don't want to be selling Wang. Did you see the goal he scored in the FA Cup for us recently? But yeah, our FA Cup ended in a bit of heartbreak. Knocked out on penalties. But yeah, guys, the financial situation of this club is grim. We need to secure promotion, man. Top 3s will get us directly to League One. I don't want to be going through playoffs or anything. By the way, there's also a 2 million cash prize if we can win the league title. Honestly, at the stage our club currently is, that 2 million could be life-changing. We're 3 points behind Colchester for that, but we do have games in hand. Our goal today is to not only get promoted, but also win the league title. We need that money. Oh, this is exactly what we did need for our next game. Look at that. Joseph Holden suspended. So many players out of stamina as well. We literally don't have any other strikers to play. We've got to play Powell and Rose with basically no stamina. I think now in the back end of the season, we're going to see S2GFC crumbling, man, because squad depth is not there at all. We don't have money even to get youth academy players in. It's a really rough position that we find ourselves, but we've just got to fight through it. And here's Powell. Maybe if we wrap this game up in the first time, we can give our forwards a bit of rest, but Powell, of course. What was that thinking? He's never going to score that. Here's Higgins, and oh my days, the timing on that challenge was awful. If I was the referee, I would have sent him off for that. He's lucky to only get a yellow. Bro, with all the players that we've been forced to rest, we are just getting cooked, man. Preston making a save. Oh, this is bad. Completely left open. Fair enough. 1-0 down, and I told you, man, business end of the season, it's starting to feel like we're seeing some cracks in S2GFC. Purely because we don't have a big enough squad. Max Rose looking to open up some space, and that was a really good effort. We're in the second half now. I think the only way we're getting something out of this is if Arlo and Max combine and create something. The problem we have is look at Arlo's stamina. He is completely knackered, but he's still trying, man. He knows how important it is to get a win. Here's Max Rose trying to square it, but it's not working. Arlo Rose is still trying his best, looking for Powell. What a pick out that is, and Powell actually scores. I can't believe Powell managed to finish that without scuffing it. Bro, let's now give Powell and Rose a bit of rest. Just look at their stamina. We'll bring on Bradley Hart, I guess, and put him up top. Max Rose can play there too. Pearson coming on for that right side, but yeah. Also, Win's stamina is completely gone. We'll sub him off too. Okay, now with all these changes, we just need to kind of survive. I will take a draw in these conditions.
A few minutes later.
Full time and a draw is what we get. But we lose our next game to Port Vale. Okay, we at least do get a result against Morecambe. But look at that. We're now out of the top 3. 7 points off the league leaders. Oh, and we've got an injury. Okay, it's nothing serious. It's our left back, Arlo White. I didn't know his first name was Arlo too. He's going to be out for like a couple of weeks. But that's what I'm saying, man. This squad is nearing its limit, it feels like. We don't have any backup for the striker position. Midfield, we're doing okay because there's Kelly. At the back, Higgins is just not good enough. Lloyd is average. We need some more players, but mid-season, bringing anyone in is impossible. Unless our academy can deliver. Well, of course, we've got a couple of scouting projects going on. One in Brazil to find a striker, and one in Spain to sort out other positions. These are the only scouting projects we can afford because we already paid for it. So far, it's not been that great. We found like one good player in Lorenzo Rivero. Spanish centre-back looks decent, except for that hairstyle. That is shocking. I'm genuinely considering promoting him so we have some depth at the back. But looking at his stats, I don't think he's good enough yet. We need to try and find some more academy players, man. I think the next scouting report we'll get is on the 1st of April, and I'm hoping it'll be good. Alright guys, before our next game, we're in the SGFC office because we've got a press conference question about Bradley Hart. Hart believes that he doesn't get fair treatment and that his rating should be higher. He should also be getting a more important role. What are your thoughts on that? To be honest, guys, Bradley Hart has been one of the most impressive players for us this season, especially considering his overall 54. And you're right, he deserves a higher rating. But you know what? He's gonna have to earn that. He already started out at like a 48 overall and now has gone up by 6 ratings, so he's getting that growth. About getting a more important role, I think we're playing him quite a bit. He's played 18 games this season, and to be honest, if I compare him to Healy, I think Bradley Hart is a better player. He's just got to keep his head down, keep grinding. He'll keep getting opportunities that way. Like in our next game where Healy's actually been picked for international duty. Fair enough. Being an EFL League 2 player, he's going to be playing for his country. There you go. Hart comes in. Oh, even Wyatt picked up an injury, if you guys remember. We're going to have to play Higgins there. But at least we've got Powell and Rose fully fit. All right, guys. We're now in a really tough part of the season. We've got to start picking up wins. Because, yeah, 7 points gap from the top is no joke. There's Bradley Hart looking for Arlo Rose, who's picking one out from distance, but not good enough. Here we go with Max Rose. Maybe this time he wants to have a crack at it, but he couldn't even get the shot off. Oh, we've been opened up here. This is bad. This is really bad. Preston, what a save. Holden doesn't clear it away. This is bad, but we do somehow survive. No, we don't. S2GFC is crumbling. We were in such a good spot at the start of the episode, and now after just losing game after game, it's getting really bad. Are we going to concede again? Are you actually joking? We're 2-0 down. Max Rose with his dribbling is getting us back into it. This is a big chance for him, but it's saved. Howell's got the ball now, and Bradley Hart's making a really good run. Can he finish, though? Of course he can. Bradley Hart continues to perform. Soon we're going to have to make him a guaranteed starter at this rate. We've got to prevent conceding again, and Joseph Holden, our captain, is doing exactly that. But we need to find a way to score another goal here, otherwise he'll be of no use. Arlo Rose, but that first touch was so bad, and I don't think we're going to get another chance. Maybe we will get an opportunity. Here's Pratt. Could go for a cutback. Finds Powell, but of course the finish was bad. And we do end up taking another L in League 2. And we take another L to Chesterfield. Bro, from having dreams of winning the title, it's now looking like we might not even get promoted. I think this month has just been brutal for the team. Look at all the defeats. And honestly, since we endured that FA Cup heartbreak, losing on penalties obviously, everything's gone downhill. We've only won like 1 game. Maybe the team is still feeling down about that result, but hey, we've got to move on. We're gonna suffer defeats. It's part of football, but we can't let it affect our future games. Next up, we've got a game against Newport County. And you know what? We kind of need one of these players to really step up, be a leader, and just get us out of this rut. We get that 1 win, and I'm sure we can get back on a run. But you know what? Maybe some pre-match training could help. Maybe this will help our players get their shooting boots back on. Not if Powell does that. Come on, Wang. Squaring it for Powell, and of course he wasn't gonna miss that. Okay, we kind of failed that training drill. This didn't go according to plan. Okay, maybe this team just doesn't need training. We need one of our players to just step up and get the job done. Healy with a chance, looking inside for Arlo Rose. If he can find space to shoot on his right foot, that's what we need. Of course, it's Arlo Rose who's getting us out of this rut. Arlo Rose, and he could have gotten another one. We need to get a convincing win in this game, boys. And now maybe Max Rose, after seeing his brother perform, would want to try and do something. He's linking up with him, which is nice to see. Still Max Rose. Oh, but he lost the ball there. And now Joseph Holden, captain, taking on leadership by driving the ball forward. He needs a bit of movement. It's coming through with Arlo Rose, who's gotten through, and he gets the shot off, but it's saved. We just need that second goal in this game, and I think the win is ours. Oh, and we could get that goal now. Max Rose with a lot of space. He goes for it, and it's in the back of the net. That is Max's best goal yet. In fact, might be a contender for goal of the season. Anything his brother can do, Max can do better. And that is the result we needed to get the club back on track. And right after this game, we've got some controversy to address. Arlo Rose has had a leaked video in which he's seen terribly shouting at Max using horrible words. And many people are calling for you to take action. What will you do? I mean, I'm sure Max was kind of flexing his crazy goal and comparing it with Arlo's, so he might have lost it. But again, this is a matter between the brothers. I feel like I don't want to interfere. As long as these two are performing for us, I'm gonna stay out of it. Wait a minute, guys. It's the 1st of April. Oh, and this is what we've been waiting for. Our academy scouts are back with their report. Let's check our Spanish scout. Has he got us any good players? No, it doesn't look like it.
This is the worst.
Pedro Ramirez looks like the best player, but even his value is just 200k. These are not good players that can help us out in this current situation. We're just gonna have to keep scouting more. What about our Brazilian scout? There's a 13-year-old. He's not gonna be of any help. This guy's potential is average. Hugo Silva too, not too good. But hold up, Ronaldo Teixeira, 56 to 76 overall. That's huge. And he's got crazy good potential to an already 80 pace. Okay, he's valued at 825k. Wait a minute, we can't allow you to go forward with this offer. We don't have the financial means to pull this off.
Okay. We are absolutely cooked, chat. GG.
What? Are we this broke that we can't sign an academy player? Bro, we need to pull this off. This could be the signing we need. A bit of depth for the attack. But no way, guys. We've just got 47,000 in our budget. Just 3,600 in our wage budget. We've got to generate some money somehow. Would this work maybe if we release a few players from their contract like this Hooper guy? We can't even afford that. Why is this Leon Harvey guy on £5,000 per week? Let's try and offer him a new contract, but with lower wages. Okay, if we can offer him 2,000 and save a bit of cash, would that work? Oh my days, it's not gonna work. That is brutal. How are we gonna generate some money, guys? Okay, I'm trying this again with another player. We'll reduce his wages a little bit less, down to like 2,300. Is that gonna work? They want like a signing bonus and everything. This will be more expensive than before. I'm still trying my best to get his wages down, but it's not possible, man. I don't know how we're gonna generate the money we need. Okay, I'm now in a meeting with Matthew Powell, one of our better players who's earning 9,400 per week. He does not deserve that. Have you seen his finishing? What if we can slightly reduce his wages down to like 7,200? Any bit of money we can save could be huge. And I think we can reduce his wages, but we've got to remove all those bonuses, man. Okay, I'm trying 8,000 if that's gonna work. Nope, it looks like, nah, you can't reduce a player's wages. Absolutely just doesn't work. We need some players to sacrifice for the club. And in this instance, there was only one man who was willing to do that. Captain Joseph Holden. I told him about the financial situation of the club and also about the Brazilian talent that we found that we need to sign. Boss, I'm the captain of this club. You can half my wages. I will give everything for S2GFC. I feel so bad, man. Our captain and leader is on £3,600 per week. The third lowest salary in the team. And he's the most experienced player as well. But what a sacrifice from him. Because with that, our budget has gone up to 120k. And that should mean we can sign Renato Teixeira. A lot of sacrifices have been made. But it looks like the Brazilian is about to join S2GFC. It's done. We now have our first baller in the academy. 5-star skills. The dribbling is decent. The pace, most importantly, is there. Bro's giving me Ronaldinho vibes. Oh, he's got the trickster playstyle, the technical as well. What a player. And you know what? He's already 63 rated. Do we just promote him to the senior team? I mean, we're really struggling with squad depth issues up top. Plus, he's higher rated than Powell already. I think we're doing it, boys. The first player to come through from the S2GFC Academy, promoting him to the senior team. Straight away, he's going into our starting team. A Brazilian playing in League 2. I don't know how we've pulled this off. Bro, I'm so tempted to give him Matthew Powell's number 10, but nah, that's too harsh to do that. We'll let him keep that number 23 for now. Okay, our next game's against Colchester. They're the best team in the division right now, and I think if we've got any chance of mounting a title challenge, we need to beat them. The fact that we've got Renato Teixeira making a debut in a game like this, that's how much I rate him. We may have found the next big Brazilian player, boys. The next Neymar. You just never know. Because, okay, he's got the skills. He's got the skills. And he's got a good shot. That wasn't too far off. Oh, we've been opened up by Colchester. Yeah, we need to clear this ball away. Bamba does really well. Okay, now we've got a chance here with Healy. Looking for Arlo Rose, but he lost the ball in a key spot there. We're getting it to Renato Teixeira, and it looks like he can't pick out a pass. Good ball for Arlo Rose. Back into Renato, but that's saved. Chance here for Renato Teixeira. If he can get a shot off, he's constantly dribbling, and he finds the space and scores on his debut straight from Brazil. We literally promoted him a few hours before this game, and he's ended up possibly scoring the winner for us. Remember the name Renato Teixeira. Full time and we've beaten the league leaders. We're still a long way away from getting back in the title race. 6 points off the top. But if we beat Bradford City next to a breathing down our necks in 5th place, it could easily get us into an automatic promotion spot. And once again, bro, Renato Teixeira in that starting 11. This kid has absolutely moved me. And here he is again, Renato Teixeira. Oh, the skills. Oh, he's too good, man. He is actually too good. Renato Teixeira. Oh, it's saved by the keeper. I'm wondering what's going on in the heads of the Rose brothers now that, of course, Teixeira has come in. New superstar in town. They would want to perform here, as Arlo wants to go all by himself with the dribbling, and he almost pulled it off. Max Rose beating all defenders here and making a driving run inside. Looking for Renato Teixeira, and he's banged this one in too. 2 goals for him in his first 2 games for SGFC. It seems like our team has found their mojo back. The confidence is back in all our players. Look at Max Rose driving it forward, taken out like that. Maybe we could do something from this set piece, especially if Arlo Rose can put in a good delivery. It's not the best of balls. We're so bad with our set pieces, man. Full time, boys, and another win for us. Oh my days, with 3 games to go, we actually have a chance to win the league. We've got a game in hand over Colchester and Port Vale, which if we win, we'll be just 1 point off Colchester. There's still a battle, by the way, for the top 3 positions. This is crazy. And you guys know how important it is for us to get promoted. We need the money to keep the club functioning. We can't be reducing our players' wages to keep things running. We've got 3 games left, and they're all finals. Wait a minute, is Wyatt injured again? It's nothing serious. It's a thigh injury. He'll be back for the next game. But yeah, it does mean we're going to have to play 51 rated Higgins in that position. Also, guys, I think we need Hart on the left side instead of Healy. Bro, this front 4 of Rose, Hart, Teixeira, and Arlo, I think it's really good. I'll also put Theodore Kelly back into the team. And also about Hart, I had no idea he was in the Barcelona Youth Academy. Well, he didn't get to play a single minute because Lamine Yamal was playing in the same position. Feels deep jealousy towards Lamine Yamal. Oh my, I can sense a rivalry. Although Lamine is getting a spot in FIFA's Team of the Year. Meanwhile, Bradley Hart is in EFL League 2. Levels to this game.
This sucks, man.
Hates Yamal's new signature boots. Oh, he also leaves hate comments under Yamal's post. I mean, that's not nice. Came to S2GFC because of a bet gone wrong with his friend. Yikes. I'm glad that bet went wrong, man, because this guy can ball. Oh, that's poor defending, and Bromley have scored. This is not what we need in a game which is pretty much a final for us. We've got to win this. Rose looking for Renato, striking it well, but what a save. Could still have a chance here with Arlo Rose. He's going to try and square this one for Renato. I can't believe he didn't score that. I guess we got to realize that Renato is still like an 18-year-old. He's not going to be perfect. Bradley Hart, though, showing why he was in that Barcelona academy. Didn't play a single game. Finds Renato, though. Now it's Arlo Rose, and Arlo showing how it's done. We needed this goal. Oh, looks like we've got another chance. Max Rose this time striking it. Again, saved. No. Mistakes have been made. Joseph Holden, what a challenge there. Literally injured the player. And now on the other end, Bradley Hart with a lot of pace attacking. Cuts it back for Arlo, and that is the second goal. Do you know what? We need to give Joseph Holden credit for this. Bro, they were literally forced to make a substitution because of that injury. That was cold from Holden. To be fair, it wasn't like a dirty challenge. It was just proper defending from Holden. And full time, guys, we've completed the comeback. Wait a minute, guys. I think we've secured promotion. 85 points. MK Dons still have 1 game left to play. But even if we lose our game, they'll only get to 83. That's right, boys. Officially, S2GFC is going up. But wait, we also have a chance to win the league. Colchester have bottled it. They're on 87, which means if we win our final game of the season, we're going to be champions. No way, guys. After all what this team has been through, having to reduce wages from the likes of Holden, the injuries, verge of being bankrupt, everything can change now if we win this game and become champions of League 2. Also, don't forget, guys, we'll get an extra 2 million if we do win the league title. And you know what's the first thing I'm going to do with that money? Make Holden the highest paid player of the club. He sacrificed when the team needed it most. He would deserve that. But first, let's get that win, boys. It's not going to be an easy game. Oh, we've conceded a free kick in a really bad spot. MK Dons are going to try something here. And they've scored. I can't believe it. As things stand, we're not going to be champions. We need to score another 2 goals now. Arlo Rose is on the ball now, looking to create something straight after we conceded. And looks like the Rose brothers are putting their differences aside. And Max has scored. Just what we needed, boys. We're back in this. Guys, I've just subbed on Hart for Healy. But we've got just about 15 minutes left. The title is slipping away from us. And Bradley Hart coming off the bench, using his dribbling to create something here. This could be huge as he's giving it away. No. Okay, we still have it. We still have it. The pressure is still on. Arlo Rose here. Can he create something? This could be the biggest moment, but he lost the ball too. I think it's over, boys. The dream of winning League 2. Ah, it's gone. I cannot believe we choked at the end. We had the chance to be champions, get that extra bit of cash that could really propel the club. But instead, we're going to have to settle for second spot. We do secure promotion to League 1, which should keep us financially afloat, but we're still going to have to find new sponsors, get new deals sorted. I'm going to have to spend long hours in the SGFC offices. But the positive thing is that we've developed a squad here. Look at the overalls. Compare it to where we were at the start. The likes of Arlo Rose scoring 28 goals this season. Powell coming in with big numbers. Of course, who would have thought Wang Haijian, our Chinese Chavi, would turn out like this? Discovering Teixeira as well. We are building something special here at SGFC. And in Season 2, the journey will continue in EFL League 1.